Russ's big bird.
Got a jailbird here somewhere. Which one's it? Well, here.
True. Welcome back to the Golfbidder YouTube channel with us, couple of golfers, Russ and Beth. Now today we've got a really good video for you guys. What have we got, Russ?
We have a selection of putters here, and we're going to discuss with you the difference between the blade style putter and the mallet style putter. Now obviously everybody will know putters come in different shapes and sizes. Putting is definitely a comfort thing as well.
Shape, sizes and everything really.
Shape, sizes, balances, colours, brands, alignments, which we'll go into. So
Grips.
much you can, grips, different shafts. Bryson DeChambeau has we haven't got one, but he uses an arm lock
he's like this,
grip,
isn't he?
which
Like a lot
super
taller.
stroke grip here has the flat side. He has a big flat side on his that will lock up his arm, which just helps him stay connected. Putter pretty much well balanced, always square.
Yeah,
and then,
I'm always fascinated by that. I've never tried one before.
yeah, it's pretty
Seems
insane. And then obviously Super Stroke come with, they have massive grips on theirs, different colours, different sizes. I mean, we've got 3 different sizes there. Yeah, they're all pretty cool. And again, biggest difference we have are blades and mallets. Now, there have been a lot of unbelievable players. I mean, we all know Tiger Woods. He absolutely dominated with the blade he had. Rory moved into a blade, he dominated. Scotty Scheffler moved into a blade. His putting was awful compared to where it should have been, and he was still dominating the fields. He then switched to the Spider and is absolutely kicking everyone's backside. So recently he's actually changed his grip.
That was quite recent though. Now he changed from blade to
last couple years, I'd say
that's what
now.
I mean.
Yeah, so it is recent, but his putting went from, I think he was 161st in the world or something like that, putting stats, to whatever he is now. And to be honest, he's running away with it. I mean, Rory's gone into the Spider, Scotty's in the Spider, Nellie's in the Spider. They're all
spiders.
Yeah, we're just going to go into the key points of putters really. Basically, we're going to show you the difference between a blade putter and a mallet putter. There is one big thing in choosing a new putter and looking into putters. It doesn't matter what putter you get, how comfortable you feel, how forgiving the putter is, you are still always going to miss putts. It just happens like that. 3 feet. I can't make 3 footers, even with the jailbird. I do love this putter though.
I like that one.
That was quite nice, that. Might have to not return this. We're going to start off with the blade putter, tell you a little bit about that, hit a few putts with it, see what we think, and yeah. Oh, wow.
Rambo.
Hammer time.
Ooh.
That was pretty close. My turn.
Nice.
Oh, easy work. A big thing a lot of people do move into when they're playing, they like the look of the traditional blade putter look. I was a sucker for this. When I started playing golf, looking at Tiger Woods too much, thinking that putter looks amazing. We've got a 1999 Scotty Cameron here. I haven't seen many of the old Newport Scotty Camerons, and this is pretty fresh. I mean, it's been on the block for a long time. I can understand why a lot of people want to put this into play. It's very traditional, it's very sexy looking when you're putting, and I would think I would hold a lot of putts with this, whether that be the case or not, because with blade putters, you don't get a lot of forgiveness and you get a lot of face turn, just down to the balance, which we'll dive into right now.
I think this is the first time I've actually used a blade putter. I went straight into a mallet, so it actually did feel pretty comfortable, but I'm assuming there's a reason a lot more people moved into the mallets. Are there a lot of downsides to the blade putters?
I think definitely the forgiveness in a mallet is a lot higher. As you can see, there's not much to the back of a blade putter. Now, some people have brought out a little bit of a thicker blade putter, but again, you're talking about the weighting of the club. You've only got a little bit of room at the back of the club to try and push that weight so you can create that bigger sweet spot. And really there's nowhere to go apart from to the sides of the blade. So that is going to create a lot of face turn as well, due to the weights being in the sides of the blade. And the sweet spot, a lot of people talk about how small the sweet spot of the blade putter is. If you think a ball is that big and you have got to create a way to hit right out the middle of the blade putter, which is saying you're hitting it right in the middle of the sweet spot, otherwise you're not really getting the strike. There is another benefit, which quickly I'll talk about. If you do have fast greens, a lot of people will prefer to use a blade putter just because of that reason. Fast greens, if you strike it pure on a fast green, really with how soft and springy the faces are now of putters, the ball moves quite quick. So if you've got a blade putter with a small sweet spot and you're on real fast greens, sometimes it's better not to hit it in the middle.
Okay.
So if I used to practice real fast downhillers with hitting it out the toe, just because not getting that cleaner strike isn't going to create that faster roll. You might be able to control the distance a bit better. Yeah, a little bit of an insight there to a blade putter when I used to use one. But going back to the sweet spot of this, again, you've got the weight can only be pushed to the sides on a blade putter, which is leaving a smaller sweet spot, where we'll talk about the mallet putter having more of a backing, so you can adjust the weight around, create that larger sweet spot, making it more forgiving. However, it's still sexy, isn't it? Yeah. It's still a good looking putter.
It's beautiful.
Okay, just quickly before we go into talking about the mallet putters, we're going to dive into the MOI reason of a blade putter, and I'm going to show you what happens to the face if I miss the sweet spot on the putter and hit it out the toe or the heel.
This is about the right time to introduce these
Mallets.
What have we got going on here? We've got the Jailbird. Now, it's the Odyssey Ai One Jailbird Mini DB. A lot of words there, but
That's
I like this one.
words to a putter.
Yeah, but this one looks so pretty.
However, that putter there, since coming out, has probably been one of Odyssey's most popular putters on the block. I mean, the way it sits, I'm actually excited. I haven't putted with this one yet, and I'm really excited.
Have a whirl.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've got the TaylorMade Spider Tour, and this is
again in the hands of both world number ones, Nelly Corder and Scotty Scheffler. And there's obviously a reason to it. Rory as well, can't really leave him out. Amazing sitting putter, and I'm excited for this one.
You're probably like, what, one of the most famous mallet putters out there, would you say?
It's got to be, especially Odyssey's most famous putter.
Yeah.
White hot 2-ball. I used to have one of these.
Did you?
Yeah.
I like it's literally 2-ball.
I actually used to have a different finish on it though. It used to be black.
Okay.
Like a black head with an X on it, I think it was.
This is
and it's a whopping grip as well. But yeah, 3 mallet putters here. Big thing diving into mallet putters, what we spoke about a bit with the blade, the forgiveness and the MOI is a lot higher when it comes to the mallet putter due to having a bigger surface to play with the weights. You can use the weights on the side, you can use all of this space that the mallet putters have here to adjust the weights, move the weights, put it heavier, which in theory creates that sweet spot to be a lot bigger across the face, which is why it's so much more forgiving. The miss hits are so much better. It fills you with confidence knowing that you've got that much of a putter sitting flat on the floor. Bigger. When people decide to, or when they putt, a lot of people, if a blade putt or a blade is being used, you've got a tendency to do this. You can't really do that with a mallet putter because this will hit the ground. So it helps you keep it a lot straighter and flatter on the way back. A lot less face twisting going on. Also, when you strike it, there's a lot less face twisting going on as well, due to it being heavier, more sturdy, higher MOI, bigger forgiveness, bigger head. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's a reason the world number ones are using this. Confidence is a huge thing when it comes to putting, and I'm just really excited. Can we get going?
Yeah, we can hit. Don't worry.
Right, let's go. Now we're going to give these a go. We're going to drill into the main reason behind being comfortable with a mallet putter, and that is the alignment that the big space of a mallet putter comes with. We've got 3 different putters here. Very, very simple on the Spider Tour. We've got a line all the way down from the middle to the back of the putter to help you align the ball, getting it basically in the middle of the face and able to keep it there the whole way through. You've obviously got the most famous putter, the Odyssey 2-ball, which it has 2 golf balls on it to help you with alignment. I mean, if it doesn't get any easier than that, I don't know what will. Another Odyssey example with the different colours they've gone for, the Versa design. They've brought out many a putters like this. They've also got the width of a golf ball down the back of the Jailbird and the 3 dots to help you get it right in the middle of the putter face. Right, we're going to hit a few putts with them now, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to line them up, and hopefully I'm going to end up hitting them out the middle of the putter too. It is as simple as it gets when it comes to this 2-ball Odyssey putter. Well, that's not a bad start. I forgot how amazing these putters are. Just keeps everything so square. Well, that's going straight back in the bag. Well, we don't need to talk more about the Odyssey 2 ball. I mean, it just stands up to how famous this thing is. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Bethany saw me hole it. She's so excited. Good, isn't it? To get it lined up right in the middle.
So good. I want one.
Never miss.
I want one.
How insane.
Sorry, Golfbidder, this is staying with me.
Yeah, you're not getting this back. It's very cool. Right, I'll tell you what, you can go into the Jailbird, do the same thing. You can line them up with the Jailbird.
Yeah, because it is quite interesting, because I've never actually tested or thought about the actual alignment on the putter itself before.
Yeah.
How important it is.
Well, it just helps. It just gives you a bit more confidence.
Yeah, but even the look. Like, I like the look of that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Apart from when you hit it way too hard.
Rammed that one. Oh.
Wow.
I feel like the weight of that was better.
Jailbird, not for you. Yeah. Odyssey 2 ball is the one.
Odyssey 2 ball.
You know what? I just like how this sits. I like how flat it sits on the ground. Like, the only downside to this that I would say is I feel like, and that putt's gone dead straight, I feel like the back of the putter,
with the hole in it.
Well, yeah, it just might not be as weighted as I would like it to be, or as it is at the front. Now, it definitely stays real square through the putt, so I might just be being picky, but it is nice, and that face is probably the nicest one I've hit so far. Soft insert with the ridges, that'll help the ball roll in. Ball roll a lot faster, a lot better. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. I think I'm just being nitpicky.
Nitpicky's good, though.
Nitpicky's good,
especially when someone's coming to choosing their putter. They need to be nitpicky.
Yeah, definitely, and I do like this. I like the style of it. I like the look. I would be confident with that. I'd be confident that I'll be able to keep it very square, very flat to the ground.
So when I've also been to kind of look at some putters and whatever, a lot of people have spoken about toe hang or face balance sort of on putters. So what exactly does that mean? Okay, well, the toe hang balance on blade putters, if you were to just let your putter sit on a finger, this will be the balance test, you'll notice that that toe is really pulling down. Right, okay. So you'll find more weight in the toe there. Blade putter is more suited for someone who arcs their putting stroke a lot more. So if you're sitting your putter on one of those mats kind of with the lines, you can see that face will open on the way back as they arc back, and then the timing is going to have to be pretty good for it to come all the way through, and the toe hang will help with that. Because if you've got a blade putter, you don't really want it to stay straight, because if it's staying straight, it's kind of moving like this, like a pendulum, which will kind of add some loft to the putter. Ideally, you don't want that, so that's why that toe hang kind of helps with just arcing that putting stroke and making sure that you're returning the putter to square and giving yourself the best chance to hit it out the smaller sweet spot there. So what's the difference then in a mallet? So the difference in a mallet is you'll find when you do the balance test, like we will do, let's test my balance. Not very good this morning. But you kind of get the gist. That toe's not dipping down there. No, you see that face is just pointing straight up to the sky. Yeah. So with mallet putters, totally different. You'll want to keep that as, even though you might arc it a little bit, it will stay as straighter and square as you can. I guess no putter goes straight back. No putter straight back, straight forth, really, or straight back, straight forward, really. As you will always arc it a little bit, but you'll notice that you won't get that face twist. There is weight there, but it's evenly weighted. The closest thing probably you're going to get to straight back and forward is Bryson DeChambeau's arm lock. Yeah, I'd say so, because he likes to keep everything there. He actually went through, I believe he uses a blade putter. Okay. But his is quite a big one, and with the arm lock he'll want to keep that straight back, straight through, keeping it low to the ground. But yeah, the mallet putters with their face balance is just to help you keep it as straight as possible, the putter square as possible. I think we should take a look at some of the arcs and non-arcs of I was going to say Noah's Ark then. Noah's Ark. Where we got that then? Of these of the blade and the mallet. Okay. I'm going to watch you demo a little arcing and non-arcing. So when we talk about arcing, yeah, when you bring the putt back, that face will tend to turn out a bit. Okay. You can kind of see that when you bring the putter back, it's on that semicircle, that face will tend to turn open, and then you'll just have to square it on the way back. But that's why, I mean, the toe hang will help with that. Where if you've got the mallet putter, you won't need to focus on that too much. You can kind of just bring it
straight back and straight through, and that face will stay square the whole time, making it easier for you to hit the ball out the middle, keep that face square all the time. Okay guys, that's it from us. Thank you very much for watching this video about us talking about blade and mallet putters. Really hope it was informative for you guys. I actually learned a fair bit too doing this.
It's been good for me because that's the first time me trying a blade as well. So, and I realised how much I absolutely am obsessed with this Odyssey 2-ball.
Another person in the golfing world that is just obsessed with a 2-ball putter. If you did enjoy this video from us, be sure to drop a like and a comment of any future videos you might want to see from us. Yeah.
And for more golf equipment related videos, make sure you check out the rest of Golfbidder's social media channels, which are in the description below.
Lastly, we're Beth and Russ. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.